Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Brooke, but you guys might know me as MsMeatless Muscle, and today I'm taking you through another full day of eating as a vegan bodybuilder. So I'm going to continue my series of what I eat in a day during contest prep. I am getting ready for my next bodybuilding show. This is my first show of the season. I'm currently about 8 to 7 weeks out, and I do have updates. So if you watched my last what I eat in a day, I do have different macros. I have been kind of hung up in the high 150s. I've been fluctuating between 156 and then 158 and just kind of hanging around those numbers. So my body really needed another push. Instead of increasing my cardio, my coach decided to drop my macros. So today I'm gonna be showing you a training day. If you've been keeping up with me, you know that I'm doing carb cycling. Again, this is not something that you need to do. This is something specifically I do in contest prep to help me get stage lean. So I'm gonna show you guys a high day. So this is a training day. I'm training legs today. So I'll be showing you guys everything that I eat. And this is actually my high carb day, believe it or not. My macros are 170 grams of protein, 140 grams of carbs, and 35 grams of fat. So a lot different than my last video. Before, I was having 180 grams of carbs on my training day. So I'm definitely going to feel this. I have certainly been hungrier this week, and it's been a struggle, but I've really just been trying to stay on top of my water, go to bed a little bit earlier. There's no reason to stay up and torture myself. And I have also been taking a new supplement. So it's called Maya Wellness, and I just recently added this in like last week, but it mimics a GLP-1. And you take it 30 minutes before a meal. It has a fiber in it, a natural fiber that expands in your stomach. So it's supposed to make you feel more full. And I'll be honest, I have noticed a difference. So I'm very excited to continue taking this. And I'm so glad that I have access to something like this while I'm in prep, because I can take any edge that I can get. Definitely check it out. I will put the link in the description. If you guys want to try it along with me, you definitely can. And other than that, I just use a lot of filler foods like baby carrots or grape tomatoes, cucumbers, celery, in moderation, of course, because those foods still have calories too. Again, disclaimer, these macros are for my body. So don't follow these macros. You need your own macros for your body and your goals. These macros are specific to me in contest prep just in this very moment. They will probably change in a few weeks. This is a very special week. I am going to the Vedge Nutrition meetup in LA this weekend. We are doing a photo shoot, and we're also doing a beach boot camp on Saturday. So would love to see you guys there. But I am a little bit nervous. One, because I'm meeting people I've looked up to forever, like Nimai Delgado, Natalie Matthews, Brian Turner. Like, these people have been huge inspirations to me on my journey. So I'm definitely a little bit nervous to meet them. But I know it'll be great. I'm mostly anxious because I know this is going to be a challenge to be out of my environment during prep. And I normally would not travel during prep, but this is such a great opportunity that I cannot miss out on. So Vedge, they are taking care of my food. So I'll have everything that I need, and I am packing some stuff with me. I'll make sure to create a vlog so that you guys can see how I stay on track in a chaotic travel situation. My food is taken care of, so the only thing I'm really worried about is my activity. I have a lot of steps, I have fasted cardio, so that's really the only thing I'm having anxiety about, but I think otherwise I'll be good. I'm just gonna do my best. You know, at the end of the day, this is an amazing opportunity. I really need to do this for myself, for my business. And if I have to pick a different show because I lose progress over the weekend, it is what it is. It's fine. Like, I'm competing at an amateur level, you know, it's fine. It's worth pushing my show back. So I'm getting ready for the week. Come along with me and work with me and train with me today and see what I eat in a day. So for breakfast, I'm doing a variation of my TVP Oat Bran bowl that was in my last video, except for I swapped the oat bran for cream of rice. I use the Pride Foods flavored cream of rice. The maple waffle is so good. They have a ton of different flavors. But I made this swap just to have a meal that digests a little bit more quickly. I needed to go train legs early in the day. I had a really busy day, but I still do my frozen fruit. And close to the same portions, I still do my PB2 or PB Fit, my powdered peanut butter, to save a little bit of calories. Mix that all together so it's like peanut butter, close to the same consistency. Once that's out of the microwave, I can add my protein powder and salt. Adding a little iodized salt. I do add a little bit of stevia because I love sugar. And I'm using my Vedge Nutrition vanilla ice cream flavored protein powder. And you're just going to mix that all together until it's consistent throughout, and then you can add your toppings. So I do add a little bit of real almond butter, just about 10 grams, very minimal, and the rest I use PB2. And I love this meal. It is so satisfying. It really hits the spot. The Pride Foods gives it a really good flavor. And like I said, it digests quickly, so I can eat this, wait a little bit, go train, and I don't feel like I'm working out on a full stomach.
Breakfast, it's time to go train legs. So my leg days are primarily glute focused. I'm going to show you guys a little bit of my training footage from one of my glute and hamstring days.
So my post-workout meal is what I call my healthy, high-protein broccoli cheddar soup. Again, this is another meal that doesn't really require a lot of meal prep. So I'm going to start by steaming some broccoli in the microwave for about 3 minutes. And my base, my carbohydrate, is going to be my savory oats. I order these from Prozis.com. This is the cheese and herb flavor. That's the one you really need for this recipe. And it's basically just oats with a little bit of like garlic powder, onion powder, a little bit of salt to give it some flavor. So they're savory oats. And you just mix that with water, microwave it for 2 to 3 minutes, and it's ready to go. So my protein source with this meal is going to be my homemade seitan buns. I make these using Vital Wheat gluten, different herbs and spices, tofu, almond milk. If you would like the recipe for these, make sure to check out my Meatless Muscle Cookbook. The recipe is there for these. And both of these will give me 30 grams of protein. So with those, the oats, and the little bit of protein from broccoli as well, this is a really high protein meal, great for post-workout. And it's so good. It feels like I'm eating Panera, even though I'm not. And totally vegan, of course. So I just add my broccoli once my oats are mixed thoroughly. Careful not to add too much water so your oats don't get runny and watery. And I do add a little bit of salt. I do think sometimes adding a little bit of flavor, some black pepper to the oats is really good. And it's pretty much just like a broccoli cheddar soup. Very satisfying. And just pair that with my seitan buns, and this is a full high protein recipe, basically just oats, broccoli, and seitan. Super easy to make, you just need to prep the seitan buns ahead of time. And after lunch, I work for a little bit, check on my clients, update some meal plans, and get ready to record my YouTube series with my girl Belinda.
So now it is snack time. This is a very high protein snack, and I'm going to start by once again mixing up some PB2 or PB Fit. And I'm going to be using my protein bread from Primal Bakery. You can get this at Sprouts or order it online. And I usually just throw it in my air fryer for like 4 to 5 minutes. I don't have a toaster, so that's how I make it work. And it's basically low calorie, high protein peanut butter toast. So I'll just put my PB2 on there, and then I add a little bit of strawberries for some fruit, a little bit of carbs because the bread is very, very low carb. And this is just a nice little snack, something to keep me satiated between dinner and lunch, and it also helps me get my macros in. So final meal is dinner, and I'm making my Feta tofu with the Big Mountain Foods Soy-Free tofu, and I'll be putting that on a salad with a bunch of veggies, some hummus, and couscous. You can buy the Soy-Free tofu at Sprouts. I believe Publix has it as well. And the recipe for this is on my YouTube channel, also available in my Meatless Muscle cookbook, so check that out if you would like it. I do recommend marinating it for at least 24 hours if you can. That gives you the best results, but you can make it on the spot if needed if you're in a bind. Then I'm going to saute some veggies. So I just saute some peppers, onions. I'll add a little bit of greens, some broccoli, some okra, and definitely check out my spice mix here. If you don't like vegetables, you will like vegetables after this. I promise. It's so good. And I'll just add some greens as my base, add my sauteed veggies, add my couscous, some tomatoes, and then I'll add my soy-free tofu. I usually do half the pack of the Big Mountain Foods tofu. And then a little bit of olives for my fat source. Hummus is a good fat source as well. And a little bit of my homemade tofu dressing. And that is dinner. So delicious and high protein. And before bed, I have a little snack just to finish off my protein goals. And this is just basically a healthy, high protein hot chocolate, which I make with my Vedge Nutrition chocolate protein.
Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you have any questions, comment below. I am looking forward to doing more of these videos. You guys seem to really be enjoying them, and I hope you got some good ideas for your own vegan meal prep at home. So make sure to like and subscribe if you want to see more of these videos. I'll be posting them regularly, and I will see you guys next time.